When I came into Guest House, I knew absolutely no one were clients at the treatment center. But in a very short period of time, I got to know incredible men from all parts of the world who were priests and ministering in different dioceses here in this country. And you began developing really close bonds with the men who were in treatment with you. Guest House always says that a lot of the treatment and the healing begins after the staff goes home. And that's really a reality of the place, because men will come in broken and they begin sharing their stories of their pain and their suffering. And to be able to listen and to hear one another's story. When I was there in Guest House, I met a priest from the Diocese of Delaware, from Wilmington. And during this time that he was in liver failure, he was diagnosed by the physicians that he needed to have a liver transplant. And so when he came out of treatment, it was there that myself and another priest became his caregivers and waited with him through the whole transplant. And then after the transplant was given, were his caregivers when he came home. And 10 years later, he was told that because of the anti-rejection drugs that he was taking, that it was a good possibility that it would destroy his kidneys. And as a result of that, his kidneys were slowly shutting down, and he was on dialysis. And he came back to the Mayo Clinic, and when he was at the clinic, they said to him, "Father, you're going to need to have a kidney transplant." He came up to see me in the parish I was working in, and came into the room, and he just began to cry about how he's been going through so much pain with this dialysis. And I offered to be tested to give a kidney. And so it was almost a year of testing for myself, and finally found out that I was a match. And so 2 years ago, we were able to go through with the transplant, and the transplant was done, and it was immediately after he received my kidney, it was there that his life began to change, and there was an almost immediate recovery. And it was an incredible experience. And it was also the year of the priest, and I thought to myself, what a great way to be able to celebrate that by giving life to another priest in a way that I could change his life drastically and to put him back in the road into ministry.